The Soviet Union. But how can the Soviet Union be so insignificantly small? Well, they are a little bit in a predicament right now. Actually, more like two predicaments right now. Yep, I'm back at the Pony mod and I'm playing with some mod that, called Escalation 84, which basically adds in the Soviet Union, the European Union for some reason, and also America, which it's in. Okay, so basically, the lore of the mod is that there was some exercises stuff, and then World War III broke out. There was a nuclear war, and then like all of these like powers made like portals to like Equestria by accident or something like that. It's it's some interesting stuff. That's what I can say for sure. But still, probably not the wildest scenario I have seen yet. Oh yeah, here's a little bit of some focuses. Yeah, there's also obviously the military tree here, and I have three paths. I basically either can do Glasnost and Patrioska, so basically just continuing down what Gorbachev likes. I can either do a Soviet reform, and I think slightly going back down to like Stalinism, and this one is, it's Eurasian stuff. It's the Russian Empire stuff. And here's there's just like conquering stuff. But I like that. I will do plenty of that. But of course, first I have to explore Equestria because we have no idea what's going on over here. Obviously. You know you're screwed up when you only have one research slot as the Soviet Union. Guess the Soviet Union really did get its layers peeled off. Oh yeah, and I quite like that the technology icons for this are like actual Soviet stuff and not like Pony stuff. I like that little detail. Alright, no factories, have fun. Alright, and for some reason I have Arab ethnic dispute going on, maybe because the Soviet Union, in order to make the portal like retreated into like the Middle East or something. Yeah, it's a bit weird. The BTR-40 and the BMP-1, I'm sorry sir, but we don't have any of those. We only have artillery and infantry equipment. Oh, and only one template which looks like this. Yeah, I think I may need to improve this, or well, no, maybe it would be better to just start off with a whole different division. Guys, look who can I hire as a political advisor. I would say that we are not an alien species, but I mean, in the eyes of this universe, yeah, we basically are an alien species. And I got an overcrowded population and a disorganized armed forces only just now. And also that's a grammar error. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a disorganized, not disorganized. Oh great, more debuffs, just what I needed. The ponies are helping? What kind of sorcery is this? Oh yeah, 2 talkers will surely be helpful when I have no ports whatsoever. I would want to buy some territories, but the little problem with those is that, those territories have nothing in them. Like, they're just small islands or this. How cool. Okay, I got a couple of divisions now. They're not... pretty sure they're not good, but there's something. Why is this locked? Okay, listen, Equestria, I would accept your queen, but the problem is that she gives her harmony support. And I do not like harmony support. Oh, the locals really want me to respect their culture. No, I'm not gonna do that. We are humans, we are superior to you. So that one decision that I clicked, which was the Wyvern Lands, was not here. It was here actually, so I mean, that's something. Pretty sure sparing no expense is the worst option from this one, but I'm still gonna pick it because it's funnier. Who cares about human rights when you can have fun? Well, I mean, okay, there probably won't be human rights, I mean, it will be technically pony rights, but still. Also, what portraits are these? They have a weird look to them for some reason. I'm not gonna pay you, Mr. Who are you, Olenia. I don't care about you, to be honest. I'm just using you for my own benefit. Okay, maybe I should have paid. Good thing I made a save before this because I expected that to happen, so unfortunately I guess I'll pay. But I'm not gonna be happy with that. Wait, what the hell? I'm at war with them again? But I paid you guys back. Why are you guys at war with me now? Okay, so I just realized something. These guys actually have a couple of new focuses, and yeah, it's like this little branch, but the problem is that they did this focus, which yeah, leads to this. And these guys are also naval invading me. Okay, maybe I should restart. This is not winnable for me at all. Yeah, well, I guess the first try was a horrible failure. Wait, the Olin and the USSR Defense Pact? I, I didn't accept this, man. I do not want to defend you from anyone. But I think the fact that we made that defense pact means that they will not invade me anymore. So at least those guys will not invade me, but the changelings may. Okay, what the hell is going on here? These guys will definitely not invade me anymore. Oh yeah, I somehow have found a cure to radiation poisoning. I'm not really sure how that's really possible, but I guess in this world magic literally exists, so anything's possible. Alright, I have a couple of jet fighters, which... Actually, yeah, that's pretty good. Just seriously, changelings, are you serious right now? Well, that's just wonderful. Okay, thankfully I managed to get the wyvern and lance over here before anything bad happened. I just realized my volunteers are here now are encircled. Can I call these? Yes, I can call these back. Okay, good. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm cooking something. Wait, hold on a minute. Who officers? Which officers? Okay, yeah, I think I did all I could here. I'm just gonna dip, you know. Sorry, Alenia, but you stood no chance. Alright, while all of this thing was going on, I established contact with some other human nations. I guess I'll get some more air bases, that sounds good. Okay, but the Gorbachev did some, like, TV thing. I think I got, like, a pretty good buff somewhere, and, okay, oh, great. Bitter Turkish population, Baltic resistance, and Caucasian partisans. Why do I still have those? I'm not even on Earth anymore. Alright, I also have some cringe anti-war movement. Like, come on, guys, just shut up. You will like war. I do not want to accept religion, but the problem is that if I do, I will remove some partisans. And that seems pretty important, I think. Okay, so World War III was still officially going on, but after the Counterlot Summit, it's kind of like over. But I'm still gonna take out all of those fellas. You know, I must be the superior humans. Oh yeah, apparently they have consumerism, which consumes a lot of consumer goods. Unsurprisingly. Okay, so the Iran-Iraqi war was like going on, and I must choose a side to support. So either I can support the Iraqi side or the Iranian side, and I get different buffs depending on who I support. And I think I'll support the Iranians because, goddamn, that's some pretty good stuff. The creatures of Scandinavia. Who's Scandinavia? I don't know, pretty sure you know we're humans. If you're talking about ponies and you're completely not really wrong, or is this like some text thing? I don't know. Wait, no, I think this is the wars of like this nation over here. So yeah, yeah, okay, sure. I have a new like ally or something. I don't know. Sorry, Gorbachev, your stance of communism is, you know, a little bit, you know, soft. You know, I think it's time we get another guy in charge who kind of like Stalin. Not sure how I can regain trust with the Baltic resistance when I get some, like, Stalinist type guy in charge. Is he a Stalinist? I don't know. Don't worry, guys. It will happen again. I know that the last war was so horrific that you guys basically traveled to Ponyland, but, yeah, it will happen again. Okay, so now there's like a big war going on between Equestria and Changeling. I wanted them to do this a bit later, but I guess it's starting it now, so I'm now getting a war goal on Changeling. Oh yeah, and this focus is titled Zukov 2. So that's haha. And also some like icons just like sometimes these focuses icons just disappeared for no reason and reappear. I'm not sure what's up with that. Okay, so apparently Europe just joined the Equestria's faction, so Europe is also gonna help out Equestria. How's their army? It's pretty decent. However, my army? Yeah, it's much more decent. It's like kinda comparable to Changeling, but considering that Changeling is invading Equestria, yeah, I think I'm gonna have like a pretty easy time. Okay, Mr. Changelings, you're gonna die, okay? You're just gonna... Oh no, I'm actually gonna save first just in case. No divisions on my side of the border. Absolutely magnificent. Just had to restart the game real quick because some music mod that I like was disabled for some reason. Yeah, I have quite a few music mods. How many? Well, quite a few. I'm still scrolling. I have just maybe too many, but who cares? Sure, they take up like a bunch of space, but I don't care. Okay, so I just secured an alliance with these guys, so the Changelings are gonna get even more pressure. Sure, I'm gonna call everyone in because it's gonna be cool. And these guys are a puppet of Stalingrad. Damn, I mean, Stalingrad is kind of small though. Wait, who is this guy now? Well, I guess I got a new guy in charge of the country. Okay, sure, whatever. This is the downfall part of this war, right? I know that the war is basically almost over, but they still must use chemical warfare. Like, come on, we just must do that. Well, it's over. Why does Changelings still exist? Like, well, I guess they've been invaded by a quester. That's a bit unfortunate. I really should first have probably tried to get a friendly Changeling government. But whatever. It's what can I do? Now I have like a lot of equipment deficits, so I'm gonna need to fix them up before I can do basically anything else. Oh yeah, and for some reason I lost this state when I made Oliane a puppet. I'm just gonna get this back to consequence because I don't think that was intentional, maybe. So apparently, by me clicking on this decision, it just turned the entirety of Changeling into my puppet, including the equestrian part. So that's nice. So I realized that I lost a lot of military factories. That sucks a little bit, but I guess I don't have to garrison all of this anymore. Wait, never mind. I got back a lot of military factories. What was that? Okay, now this is happening. Stalingrad is. I'm just gonna kick you from the faction. Bye bye. Good luck dealing this on your own, dumbass. Wait, meant yet peace? Yeah, I mean, yeah, this alliance does seem like pretty cool, but the problem is that, I don't care about peace. Okay, apparently all my quests needed to capitulate to Stalingrad, and, now they own all of this. Great, wonderful, yeah, the size difference between me and them, it's not good, but I think I can still manage it, if I do some funny stuff. Wait, I just realized, why do I still have this here? I don't think I'm supposed to own this. Wait, I just realized something. No, I am, like, obviously communist because, I'm the Soviet Union. Then apparently the EU is communist, and also America is communist too. Every human faction became communist. That's, probably supposed to, increase cooperation between the human nations instead of, us going to war with each other, but no, I don't like the, I think they have the wrong version of Marxism, so I think I will have to kill them in the future. Okay, apparently, the US just declared war on me, yeah, I'm not sure why you did that, to be honest. Yeah, okay, the US is now gonna have to deal with, Equestria too. I intended to deal with the US on my own, but I guess when I'll get them and they lose to Equestria. I just realized something. Because the US declared war on me, that means that, I'm like at war. So that means that I can switch to war economy, which I forgot to switch during the Changeling war. Well, good thing that happened then. Oh, add what technology? Did they do anything? That did do something. Okay, very nice, but pretty sure I already had like that unlocked, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had it unlocked. I just don't really want to do that special project because those take a while. Alright, I know I was not really supposed to do this whole Orlando Soviet Federation thingy because, yeah, it was locked behind the Orlando being, well, still independent, but shut up, I just want something cool to happen. So this actually benefits me less than I expected, because, yeah, most of my stuff is just located here, and also most of my stuff also comes from Changeling. Oh yeah, and now I have just a Union Council, which, you know what, yeah, I think that makes some more sense, but why am I Democratic Socialist? Why am I that? I want to be the Vanguard Socialist, that seems more fun. Oh, and the Changelings give me some land? No, I don't think they do, what was that about? Oh yeah, I just decided to use console commands to get my cosmetic deck to be back into the Soviet Union, because this honestly seems much better. Like, come on, the Orlando Soviet Union, what kind of stupidity is that? Oh, and apparently someone was making a railway gun, so now I have that. I guess I can just assign it to my tank division, because I am getting tanks actually, and the tanks are, yeah, they're pretty good, even though the division is kind of small, I think. Wait, guys, remember when I said that the European Union joined the Questus faction? Apparently they left it quite a while ago. So, whoopsies, but Europe still can go to war with Equestria though, that's the thing. Okay, what's going on over here? Why are there so many goddamn, like, what is this? Is this like some pimples or something, like the nationwide side of pimples or something? I haven't been looking at the rest of the world that much, to be honest. I'm not sure what's happening. Wait, what wars are there? There's a couple of wars, mostly I think between these two fellas. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on Equestria. I think that's more important. Apparently, Equestria is doing like a facility strike over here. I'm not yet at war with them, and yet they're still doing that for some reason. I don't even like use them, right? Yeah, I have nothing on here. I'm just using it for like the like experience, even though I already have maximum experience. Alright, well, it's the next day. I think I am ready to attack Equestria. Well, I mean, I was ready to attack Equestria for quite a while, but I just fully deployed all of the stuff. I just kind of want to just completely and utterly roll over them. Well, Equestria, prepare yourself. I am not gonna go easy on you. Completely. You could, probably have just lived peacefully, but the problem is that you're much less weaker than me. Yeah, probably, yeah, much weaker, and I can easily roll over you, and you may be a threat in the future because your military is expanding up quite a bit. So, yeah, I just have to kill you. It just has to happen for me to get dominance. Man, I did not expect them to put up this much of a resistance. Yeah, I'm starting to run out of equipment. I should probably stop fighting for a bit. Okay, well, I preloaded the last save that I've had, and now I think I prepared a little bit more. Time to do this for a second time, I suppose. Okay, I decided to reset again, and this time have a different tactic. Instead of just charging straight in with all of my divisions, I'll just charge in with my tank divisions, and hopefully that prevents me from getting any major shortages. Okay, here's the thing. I tried multiple times, off camera. They never worked. I think I may have to cheat because Equus are just too strong. I literally just can't do anything. Okay, I'm not really sure what the best way to cheat in order to make this like actually at least a bit more challenging and without it being completely easy. So yeah, I'm just gonna play now. I'm getting kind of tired of restarting this over and over and over again. Okay, what the hell did I just do? Okay, I feel like I should have done that before, after capturing Equestrian. Anyways, back onto actually conquering. Okay, that's finally over with. I really thought that I could just, kick the door down and, do all that stuff, but now I guess I'm just a bit too bad at that. Why the hell is the US and goddamn the Crystal SSR? What are they doing here? Get out of here, man. I definitely could have beat this normally, but sorry guys, I'm just not autistic enough. I am, pretty autistic, but not to this point. Alright, let me just finish off Europe real quick, because, I just have to take out my old rival. Apparently, I can't make this part of my empire a puppet for some reason, but Mongolian SSR. What else do I need to say? Apparently, I'll also be able to make Carthenia my puppet, so yeah, sure, why not? Just took out the US, and apparently, they have two nuclear research facilities. I'm not sure why, but I guess I can recruit some nuclear scientists. Why not? Oh yeah, so the Carthaginian Empire was at war with whatever this country was. I don't really remember, and I finished off with that thing, and I got just enough war score so that I could go into get this part of that country. So now I have I can take out the Carthaginian Empire probably quite easily, thankfully. Oh yeah, right, it's Mr. B. Colini over here. Apparently, Big Colini can go to war with the Aquilian Republic, which is these fellas, and they're in a pretty big faction. But I don't think I'll wait for the Carthaginian Empire to do that. I think I'll just directly invade the Carthaginian Empire because I'll be big enough. Okay, I have managed to make my army here completely supplied. This is like my entire army here. Well, aside from here, these a couple of fellas. Uh, that's a lot of divisions. Just put the fries in the bag, bro, already. You're not gonna win this Carthaginian. They're also at war with these guys. What's happening? Okay, my navy may have gotten slightly decimated, but it doesn't matter because I already defeated the Carthaginian Empire. Let me just make that real quick. Okay, I think what I'll do right here is that make these borders look a little bit more prettier. Okay, and you know what? I think these are some pretty cool borders. I obviously annex all of mainland Equestria because that seems like a pretty cool Soviet Union, and also I have these two little islands because this one, well, it has all of the humans on it, and this one, I guess, for extra settlement of humans. And here's the Griffonian SSR. It exists. Maybe there can be some cool lore stuff about this one. I know some of you fellas may not like the fact that I cheat quite a bit, but in my defense, It's been 12 years, okay? Okay, so yeah, this was like an interesting path. I like this. I think I may play this some more again. Maybe it's like America or like something else. I don't know. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I don't know what else to say. So yeah, I guess like, comment, subscribe, all the cool stuff. Thanks for watching, and till like next week, hopefully.